everybody, and welcome back to another edition of Coral Clash. This is Low Tide number 6. I am your co-commentator, Tao Panda, and joining me again is Chikorita!
Hello!
Everybody's favorite all-star. In-game and out-of-game.
I wouldn't say that, but okay.
So, we're coming straight into the semi-finals. We do apologize for having a later broadcast than we were all hoping for, but we have had some great games, and so I'm looking forward to seeing how the semi-finals play out. It is a best of 3 between Cosmic Latte and Forgotten. And our first map mode will be Clams on Manta Maria. How do you like this map mode, Chica?
I actually like Manta Maria. I know a lot of people don't enjoy it, but I think it's actually a pretty fun map mode, especially when you can get right, if you have a slosher, if you can get right underneath that ledge there and just kind of camp the other enemy team and kind of stop them from stopping your push ultimately. It can be quite annoying to get out, so it's always best to put your specials together and break out together. But then I know that there are times when you kind of freak out as a teammate and just spam your special and then waste it. I know it happens to me all the time.
Guilty! I feel like Chica's really calling me out right now.
I'm calling myself out because that's what I do. Because you're just like, no, they're getting so many clams in. And then you just end up wasting your special and they end up getting more in.
Alright, let's see what our loadouts are here. Wow. Cosmic Latte pulling out 2 sloshers. So, there you go, Chica.
Yeah, it looks like Forgotten has, 2, a T-Tech and a, I don't even...
The regular shot?
Yes, that's the word. That's a pretty annoying combo, those 2 right there. So we'll see how well they do so far. Oh, look. Oh, and just like that, they pulled out the double combo right there, which allowed them to capitalize on mid.
Yep, Cosmic Latte lost a couple players pretty early. Those first 2 have respawned already. But Forgotten, the shot went all the way in the base, found a cheeky pick with their Inkzooka, but they didn't really follow it up, unfortunately. So now Cosmic Latte has time to paint their street. Using a stamp now, they do get the Tent Umbrella, I believe. They won't get much more use out of that, but they are painting up mid very quickly.
Yeah, it looks like they are able to get back mid and take down 2 of Forgotten's members, and it looks like they're going to try to make a push to see if they are going to be able to make a ball here.
True to their namesake, Forgotten, believe it or not, actually Forgotten. But they are still in this game, and if they make this push with the Tent Umbrella play, then Cosmic Latte will not forget this moment as they do break the basket.
It was a very cheeky push by their umbrella, but it actually ended up working for them. They didn't get that many clams in, and unfortunately 3 of their players were down from that. And now this is Cosmic Latte's opportunity to capitalize on their deaths.
Yes, and the slosher being up here on the bunker is great. Oh my gosh! What an Inkzooka! Trizooka! And the Tent Umbrella's back in the street. Forgotten is throwing clams. They are trying to, for sure, make their name here in the semifinals.
You know, that's the one thing I really hate about umbrellas, especially on clams. Like, they just have... they just give that push that you need, which is just enough for you to get in and get out.
I know. For clams, you know how I like to play. If possible, I like to get more than just a power clam and a couple of clams. But sometimes it pays off when you have a team who is gonna follow up with these plays that the tent is doing for this match, where it's like, "Oh, well, we didn't get that many clams, but we're just gonna keep running it back."
And Forgotten already has 18 clams to their disposal,
Oh
and they're
my
trying
goodness.
to make a push. But Forgotten does have 2 specials, and so we'll see if they'll be able to stop them.
The tent umbrella went down. They weren't able to use their special. Looks like Cosmic Latte starting to realize, okay, I think we know who we need to keep an eye on. Some strikes in the street here to slow Cosmic Latte down. They might not have a chance to build a power clam, but as I say that, they do. But can they take the lead? They only need a couple clams.
They were able to take it, and Cosmic Latte was... They're still pushing with their clams, and looks like Forgotten's they're struggling a little bit to keep them from scoring here.
Yes.
Oh no, he fell with
I love how the camera just kind of panned away.
I know.
Right
You
after.
didn't see that.
Like, don't worry. Don't worry, buddy. It happens to the best of us. It's turning into a little bit of a more action-packed free-for-all in mid. Forgotten seems to come out ahead here. They've taken a lot of mid. They're trying to push the street. Nicely timed tri-strikes. The Brella shield saves the Brella
I couldn't believe
the donkey.
I thought that the dolphin was gonna kill him for sure. This is what I'm talking about. Like, the Brella is like, it almost feels like it's indestructible.
Yeah, that was beautiful. And now the shoe is on the other fin here, on the other tentacle, should I say, as Forgotten takes the lead back. Both teams are down 2 players, but if Forgotten just dials back, keeps some ink on the ground, gets their specials ready, Cosmic Latte might have a really hard time capitalizing on this overtime.
They do have one special, two specials. Looks like they used one already. Oh, Forgotten does have 2 players down. They have to make their push now before overtime is up. And they do get one in, but will it be enough for them to get the lead?
It might be. It looks like they're throwing bombs by their jumper. They do still have their special ready. No, it was
Canceled.
And these Trizuka shots putting down pressure from mid for some reason. I didn't even see that player get there. And Forgotten keeps their lead. Cosmic Latte does lose this first round. GG's to Forgotten.
It was an intense game. Like, Forgotten was able to cancel a few of Cosmic Latte's specials, which was just intense. Because, just when you think that they're going to get it, it's like, oh yeah, there goes their dolphin. But then it got canceled as well. And then right before he was going to ride his second one, he got canceled again.
Yeah, a lot of surprising plays there. It seems like coming into the second game, Sturgeon Shipyard, Tower Control. Seems like with how we saw Forgotten take mid back so quickly each time they got pushed back, this might be a really good map mode for them.
Yeah, and I find that with Sturgeon Shipyard, it can get tricky because just having the space below and above, like just that, I don't even know what the area is called, where the enemy's sponges, if you can get there and you capitalize on their snipe and you have the bottom, it's so hard to get out.
Oh yeah, but if Cosmic Latte keeps at least one of those buckets, kind of similar to Manta, they might be able to take the snipe, keep the spinners, take this whole area behind the sponge even.
I will say, yeah, with a slosher, it's It's so hard to fight against like a slosher who knows what they're doing because they can just get you behind those ledges. And even when you try to just move over a smidgen in hopes that, nah, they won't get me here, they do! And it's just kind of like, how do you even get me over that ledge? But yeah, sloshers they're a menace.
They are a menace. I wish I knew how to play them better because I would love to be a menace. But
I
what
try
can
my
you do?
best and it just, I don't know, it's so hard sometimes just to get that proper aim and
the
depending-
timing.
yeah.
And then if you play with motion controls, if you're used to turning the controller quickly, now your ink just sloshing in this weird arc pattern. It's just... Good job to all the slosher players out there. You
And I
guys.
will say, yes, like what we were talking about with the arc slosh, like I've gotten a few of those on accident, and when you do, it's just like, oh my gosh, that just happened! I just did that!
So we'll see what our team's loadouts are here. They do keep one slosher, and is that a range blaster? Oh my goodness.
Interesting.
Both sides. Oh no, regular blaster on the one team, on Cosmic Latte, I think.
I don't know why. I
No,
said
it is a
interesting.
range. Two range. What do you mean?
I know, I was like, I said interesting, I'm like, wait a minute, I just forgot that it was tower. I'm like, okay, it's not interesting, it's understandable. I totally forgot the mode for like a quick second.
Uh-oh,
Okay,
someone's
oh.
down in the gully. They do get sniped by that Trizuka. I will say, Forgotten has some superb Trizukas.
Yeah, they
In
were
this
able
game.
to. Oh, there's a second one out already. How many Trizukas do they have? Oh, they have two.
Two, yes. And Cosmic Latte just lost two players. Here comes Kronos. Still on the tent umbrella, which actually is interesting. I would not have thought they would keep the tent, but they did. This looks like Cosmic Latte's chance, though.
They were able to take down 3 of their players, and now they're coming back on mid. That Minnie is doing some work, taking some turf back.
Yeah, so minis can just lay down ink and just by themselves. It seems like they can take a whole turf, a whole mid, you know, just like a whole section of the map. The slosher now trying to get a little in their face, but they do
does
get
look
taken
like-
out.
Yeah, and it does look like Cosmic has a good portion of the map at the moment, which is playing to their game, as they are able to. Oh, but unfortunately, 3 of them were taken down.
Yeah, it's practically a slow wipe, but they were able to take the lead, and when you're at that checkpoint, it's really hard to keep points back, and they're still coming back! They're trying to keep this alive! They're trying to take the sponge. The slosher's back, guarding the ledges, trying to put pressure on the tent, but they're unsuccessful. So now it looks like the fight will go back to mid. And it's super impressive that Cosmic Latte
Oh my
was able to
God.
take
It choked on my coffee. Goodness, I just saw. I was watching doubles. Zuka at 2 opposite directions. I can only imagine what that would have been like if I was caught in the middle. Whew.
Oh my gosh. That moment I don't think will ever be forgotten. The double Zuka from Forgotten. But they do get
Oh.
wiped! 1 point away!
1 point, yes!
Oh
Wow!
gosh. We are only a little bit less than halfway through this game. And the action here is just absolutely ridiculous.
I'm like, when can I take a sip of my coffee before I choke? Because the game is just so intense. Well, they were able to. They take over on the left side there, and now they're going to capitalize on mid and take the tower. They're going to keep that pressure. They have 3 specials ready. Oh, 2 were... One was used and one was cut down. Will they be able to make it past that just 2 seconds? 2 seconds, 2 points. That's the 2 points.
2 points. That's all they need. The tent goes down. The Mini taking a nice setup here on the grates.
They still got plenty of time left. It's just a fight for the middle.
I can't believe that there's still over a minute left in this game.
Right? I feel like it's been going on for forever.
These two teams are just so, I guess, well matched that the action just keeps going back and forth. Hopefully we'll see another blue wave go across the map like we saw a moment ago. No, the tent goes down.
Oh,
both teams lose a couple players.
Death everywhere.
Cosmic Latte tried to extend their lead, but Forgotten is not going to let them have that chance. They're going to try not to, but the Slosher here on the snipe is able to find a pick. Now it's down to the wire. These last 30 seconds, Forgotten really has to pull together at this point, but I think the Hammer got an assist there. Their teammates are jumping to the tower. They don't really have to push the tower at this point, but I guess why not? Shoot for the stars, Cosmic Latte.
They're keeping good pressure on them, but this could be Forgotten's time to capitalize on that wipe. They're building up their specials. They have 2 ready already, and it's a devastating double Zuka, so we'll see how that turns out. They just pulled out a juice.
Zuka. Uh-oh, they're taking some nice positions here. The double Zuka again!
Alright, will
they
they be able to
find
get
any
any good
picks?
picks?
Oh, I don't think they did, actually.
Oh no!
The bomb got 2 on the tower. They got so close!
I was gonna, like, yeah, I was waiting for a pick or 2 to happen from that double Zuka, but they got really good positioning and avoiding the Zukas, and then once they was over, like, they were able to capitalize on their specials being over, and they just took that tower.
Yes, second game going to Cosmic Latte. This is the semifinals, and we're getting down to the last game of the set. This is so exciting. I love watching these games.
And yeah, it's like what you said, they're so well matched that you just don't know which way it's gonna turn. Like, just when you think that one team is gonna get it, all of a sudden the other team wipes the other team out, and then they're on the other edge of the map, and it just keeps you on edge.
Yes, it does. Something that I like about Cosmic Latte is it seems like they're really good at just kind of staying level-headed, staying back. Like how you were saying with the double Zuka, it's like, okay, they might use the double Zuka on us again. We don't have to rush out there. I know it's overtime, but we just wait it out. That takes some courage to do and some trust in your teammates as well.
Yeah, and I find that, yeah, especially like when we were talking about before, like when it's just very suspenseful, and it's almost like, yeah, it just kind of baits you to using your special early, which happens to me all the time. But yeah, like you said, they're very patient about it, and they just wait it out, and they're like, okay, we don't need to use it just yet.
Ooh la la, Rainmaker on Museum.
My God.
I love this map mode combo.
Zuka? No, okay, they still got the 2 Zuka combo here.
Oh, they're double shot this time. Oh, I see. They kept the tent, but it's a different tent. This is the tent with Vac, I believe.
Yes, sir.
Tent is in a bit of a pickle, but they are surviving.
Oh.
It's unprecedented how long that tent stayed alive at this point.
Cosmic Latte was able to take down 3 of them, but the Zuka stopped them from getting the podium.
Cosmic Latte now. They've got the hammer to make
push.
space. Can they take the checkpoint? They do! And a Reef Slider on top to go ahead and maybe make a preemptive path, I think. They were going for there. That's a good idea, actually. I've never thought of that. And now it's another fight to keep Ink on the ground. Forgotten's kind of tucked up in their plat. Oh my gosh,
Where
the
did he
cheeky
die
bomb.
from? Oh, was it a bomb? I didn't even see it. That was a cheeky bomb. Yeah, it looks like Forgotten is down. Oh, they're all respawning back now. And Cosmic Latte is trying to capitalize back on mid. Put some paint down for their Rainmaker. They do have one special ready.
Oh wow, 2 go down on the side of Cosmic Latte. The Rainmaker's trying to put pressure on this last player who had to drop into mid. They were the last line of defense. The Tentabell is doing the best they can. Nice strikes from the teammates here on Cosmic Latte. Wow, they got to 31 on this map. That's a decent lead.
That was a really good play by Cosmic Latte, like we were talking about earlier. They just waited it out, and as soon as, Forgotten used up 2-3 of their specials, and they were able to take them down, and they were able to get those points.
And now it looks like they're just trying to keep the pressure up. Are they even... Oh my gosh, the Reef Slider finds a pick. Pretty much a trade. A couple jumpers here on the plat. And a wipeout! And the Stamp takes the Rainmaker!
What a sneaky Stamper!
The sneaky Stamper definitely paid off. Oh, now the NZAP is left alone. How will they handle this? I would like to see them fall back, keep their cooler ready.
Keep their cool.
Ayy! Uh-oh, it's turned into a bit of a free-for-all in mid. But Cosmic Latte is keeping up the pressure here. They just are not giving Forgotten a chance to just have a moment at all.
Oh, and just again, 3 of them are down. There's Zuka's trying to save them. Oh.
And they reached the podium. That was some of the smoothest pushes I think I've ever seen teams take on this map mode.
It was very... Yeah, it was like, I feel like it was very well coordinated, very well planned, and it was definitely about patience. Because sometimes it can pay off rushing in the Rainmaker, but I feel like Cosmic Latte really waited for the opportunity to push before just running in. So you notice that the Rainmaker, they used the Rainmaker as a weapon, and on top of that, the team players, their teammates were capitalizing on that, and they were able to get, 2-3 picks, and from there, the Rainmaker was just able to swim inside their base freely, unfortunately.
Unfortunately for Forgotten, who will not be forgotten here, but who will not be advancing to the grand finals. I am so looking forward to watching Cosmic Latte in the grand finals.
It was a good run though. Like, they put up a really good fight on that first match, but I feel like they kind of lost their coordination halfway through.
Yeah, they did a good job that first game, and I don't know, sometimes it's hard when you win the first game in a set, but then you lose the second one, and it's like, oh my goodness, now the stakes are so high, because it's come down to this one last game. There's no other chances, so the pressure alone can really affect how teams coordinate together and play. But I think they did very well in that last game. I think just Cosmic Latte really found their way to handle Forgotten's antics from the first 2 games.
Yeah, it felt like they were able to adapt to their double Zuka pretty quickly.
Double Zuka. Maybe it would have been better looking back if they kind of used their Zukas in tandem. I'm wondering if they meant it to use them at the same time. But that first time from opposite sides was crazy.
It was.
They practically wiped out the other team.
It's at that point where you're just kind of like, where do I hide?
Yeah. So this next set, Grand Finals, will be a best of 5. So
this is the Grand Finals?
This is a Grand Finals.
Wow! happened really quick.
Yes.
Apparently, I'm not drinking enough coffee because I ain't paying attention.
Yes. As I was saying earlier, for our viewers out there, our technical difficulties held us back just a little bit. And if anyone's interested in joining the staff here at Cephalopod Cooperative, let us know. We are always in need of commentators. You could join me, maybe Chica, one day. It's a blast. The silence speaks volumes. No, I should have, I actually don't have the stream pulled up, so I don't know. I don't know if there's any responses there. So my apologies.
My apologies too.
And here we see the brackets. We're just waiting for our teams in the grand finals to get all in the room and get ready. But I have to say, I am just happy to be here. I'm so excited. I always
like a
love
Friday.
watching these. I know!
I don't know what it is, but I feel like every time we do Choral Clash, it's like, oh yeah, it's a nice Friday. Everyone's out playing.
Yep. And then reality hits when
It's
the next
only
day is
Thursday.
not the weekend. It's a Thursday. So now we know a little bit about how one of the teams likes to play. I don't think I've ever seen Ink Black. I might have. Wait, we scrubbed Ink Black.
We did! I was gonna say, we played against Ink Black.
Oh,
And
this
we
is
got
a
our-
super exciting tournament
I think
now.
we got our butts kicked by them.
We may have. So, I mean, we've seen both of these teams play now. So this is grand finals, and it really now it feels extra special. This is going to be an event.
I feel like it's gonna be intense, so I should drink all my coffee now before I choke.
Oh my goodness.
Just knowing how Ink Black plays, it's just... And then just seeing Cosmic Latte, I'm really, yeah, like I said, I'm really excited to see how it's gonna turn out.
And our first game will be Splat Zones on Ship Shape. Oh wow. I
will
I
say-
like the map, but go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say I like the map, but this mode, it just feels so tricky. I never know where my position should be. What do I do? Where do I go?
Right? But I feel like that is the case for all the modes with this map.
Oh my gosh.
Like, I love the map. It's just every time I play like Tower or Clam Blitz, especially Clam Blitz, it's kind of like, where should I be? Where should I go? It's a very odd map, and especially with the way that the tower goes around the map. I don't know.
It's like the most zigzaginest map for tower
have-
control.
Yeah, I have mixed emotions about this map, and for any mode besides Turf War. But I don't even like Turf War.
Well, we did see that Cosmic Latte, they have 2 players that can play Slosher, and I feel like Slosher would be a great choice for this map on any mode, but especially for Splat Zones, because it's got the weird extra walls in the middle around the zone. But the Slosher might be able to just go right over it and at least keep the zone painted a little bit.
Yeah, it's around those like yeah, the bottom of like just where like yeah, how the two sides come up in the middle. It's tricky because like you want to if you're up there, you want to pay attention to, pretty much all directions because you could get whacked right in the middle if you're not paying attention, or if there's a slosher right below you on the right hand side, you can die from that. It's hard being in that middle section.
It really is. It feels like there's no safe place to go because if you try to fall back, maybe, put some ink down, get your special, your own area is kind of like looked down on from the enemy team. And so it's like you're just always in a constant state of being in a pickle feeling.
I honestly say like the safest place is in the zone under the bridge.
Yeah, that is true.
And until it gets painted by specials. But it's just like you said, like if the enemy is up in the top mid, especially if they're like a backliner, they see everything and they can call it out. And the reaction time from your teammates from when they hear your call out, it always blows my mind, even when I'm in like a regular match. It's like, how did you find me that quick? It's like, oh, these people are communicating.
Yeah. That's what makes this game so fun, but sometimes oh, you know? It's a lot sometimes. But that's why we love it, isn't it? Looks like our teams are almost ready here. And as far as Ink Black goes, if I remember, their playstyle was really interesting. They do have moments of being super aggressive, they'll be in your face, but they'll have someone there to back them up, so they're not just running around willy-nilly and dying. Like, no, they're supported by somebody. And so
There's someone always watching the other person.
yeah. Okay, we got interesting loadouts here. We do see the return of the double slosher for Cosmic Latte. Ink Black kind of stuck together, made a beeline to paint the zone. They've got a couple classics, but they also have a wiper. And they've got the sniper. And that's got tri-strikes. So they're looking, seems like, to keep their enemies back, keep the things painted. They're doing a great job so far. We see the hammer following up, trading with the other one.
Yeah, it looks like Ink Black was able to really push Cosmic Latte back with their specials, and now they're keeping that pressure. And just when, like, that front area right there where it opens up from the alley, it's really hard to push through because once they have that pressure, like, you can see they're already putting their strikes there, and oh, they're both down one person, so this is their chance to get the zone back, which they do.
Wow, they painted that zone very quickly. Oh, they might lose another player here. They got away from the
able to jump out. He pieced out like see ya.
Yeah, that was awesome. Now the Cosmic Latte is starting to take some good positions. They don't have the zone just yet. Trying to ink it up with the tri-strikes, but no! Ink Black! The slosher goes down and they're trying to get in their face. They're trying to get in their base again.
Yeah, and you see that they're building up specials. They do have one, but I think they might be waiting for another one before they decide to break out.
Yeah, they've got the Reef Slider ready. They have a Stamp ready. They have tri-strikes. Now's their time. Their time to shine. 3 specials online. You're doing fine. Can they stop this zone? They lose one player in a trade. The Reef Slider tries to paint it. And they get a wipeout on top of flipping the zone. Well done, Cosmic Latte. This is what we were talking about. How they stay cool. They stay calm. And they just coordinate whenever it's actually a good moment. When they have those specials. When they can take that space. I'm very impressed with that breakout.
I was almost, I was gonna lose my cool. I was like, you got, this is your chance. I was like,
It's like,
But,
why
like-
am I the antsy one? I'm just watching. I'm like, go, 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 go.
it looks like they're able to, well, they keep the zone nice.
They did lose 2. They lost a couple. They lost both their sloshers, so they might lose the zone here. But they got their jumps. Oh, the zone did get flipped. Ink Black now. With Ink Black, you know they're always waiting for their next attack. We do see a Stamper. Finds one. Oh. They actually got taken out themselves and a stamp of their own.
Wow, he was able to jump
Another super fast piece out.
You know, it never ceases to amaze me how quickly these people just know how to get out of situations. I literally have to look down at my controller at the D-pad in order to jump out.
Chica doesn't jump. She doesn't retreat, guys. It's
like,
terrifying,
heal-
actually,
heal
to
me
play
now.
against. Oh my gosh.
Just take me.
Now it's turning into a little bit less
Oh,
of a coordinated
Cosmelatte.
time here.
Well, they. Oh, unfortunately, I was hoping they were gonna take the lead, but unfortunately, by 1 second, Ink Black took it back.
They did. Now, they don't have to really put up too much pressure here, but at the same time, they've seen that Cosmic Latte does wait, they hold their specials, so maybe they do want to just kind of go in, find a pick before they get specials, but the Stamp paints the zone. Another super fast jump. What gear is this? Is it Mini? What
Mini,
gear
yeah.
are they wearing? Okay, Ink Black's got 3 of their own specials online.
This is their time to keep that zone. It looks like Ink Black takes out. They pushed out 3 special, but unfortunately, 3 of them died. This is their time to take it on overtime. Will they be able to do it? Yes.
Wow,
That was intense.
what a first game in Grand Finals.
I feel like this was like last time where like as soon as you wanted to call something out, something else happened.
These players, they're good. They've been playing in this tourney. You know, they're warmed up. They're feeling
Yes.
nice. Cosmic Latte and Ink Black, they're both coming out of a win from the previous set. You know, so it's all come down to this. Maybe they're just in that zone of just being like hyper reactive, doing their call outs, following up with things, trying to do things, you know, at the right time.
It was quite scary watching it actually because like they were so like patient with their specials. And I think that's kind of where a lot of teams kind of fail. It's like, you know, yeah, like you get antsy and you just want to get the zone because, you know, time is running down. But you notice that both teams, they really wait for each other's specials so they can coordinate them together. And or if they see the enemy use their special, then they counter that special. And it's just so intense to watch.
Yeah, and it's really crazy that for both these teams, like all 4 players are doing the same thing. You know, like they're staying coordinated. They don't have anyone rushing out and panicking, and that's super impressive. And for Clam's Scorch Gorge, which actually is one of my favorite map mode combos. I just wonder what this gameplay is gonna look like. Because sometimes once you're in and the basket's broken, if you've got, you know, the players with the weapons that would capitalize off of the ledges and the snipe the most, if they're in position, it's like you could almost go from 100 to 0 with one push.
Yes, especially when the enemy is on your snipe area. if they pop a crab, if they pop bazooka, it's just devastating, and it takes up so much space.
Yes, especially since they're looking down on you if you're in your own court pit area. Oh, it's so hard to break out, but then again, we might not even see crazy pushes like that with these two teams because they both play that patient game, just lying in wait before they pounce and strike.
It's like what reminds me of like your obvious thought is like, like a cat or like a
Yeah.
wild cat in the bushes. But it almost kind of makes me think of like those spiders that make a hole in the ground and then they cover
Oh.
themselves in
Yeah.
like, those things are scary. This is what
Yeah.
it kind of reminds me of. They just sit there. And I feel like this is what these teams do. It's like once they have the map, they just sit there and they wait. And then when the opportunity arises, then they just pounce on you and they kill you.
Wow. I was having fun. Now I'm terrified. Oh my gosh. What are we watching here? The
And it's just
Discovery
like
Channel, Splatoon edition.
especially like when you're playing even like in open or in open or even like X rank is the worst for it.
I wait with bated breath to see what weapons did they choose. Okay. Cosmic Latte, or should we say the Cosmic Cats? Sticking with the double bucket. Very nice. Actually, they're sticking with the same comp altogether, I think, from this last game. Are they? No,
I know
the
they
Zap.
switched out their
Yeah.
pencil. Yeah.
Yeah, the pencil's now on Zap. And so it's a little bit of a fight here in mid. Both the sloshers doing their thing. They try to keep everybody off of the higher elevations. A little bit of a free-for-all, but we have some juice now from Ink Black. Nice pick on the stamp. And Azuka coming out. Finds an assist. Okay, looks like Ink Black's really ramping up the pressure on this ramp.
Hey! I got that one.
But Cosmic
very-
Latte, they did a good job at just kind of pacing. I don't even think they used more than the stamp at that time to get Ink Black off of that ramp.
You see, Ink Black is trying to make all the. Dang, that's a lot of clams. Oh. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to use his dolphin. Oh, and 3 of them go down. But he was juiced, so he still has it.
Yes, we love the juice!
Can I be honest? I actually didn't know that the juice did that for you.
Wow!
Chica! I only recently found that out when you pointed out. It's like, oh, but you got juice, so you'll jump back quicker or you'll save your special. I'm like, what? I thought juice only, like, juices you up, as in, like, gives you quick swim and all that other stuff.
Well, you know, the good thing about this game is there's always something to learn. There's so much information that the game gives you just during gameplay that it's like, I don't even blame you for not noticing some of those stuff. Some of those things, I mean. Some of those stuffs.
I didn't even notice that Ink Black popped the basket. No, wait, no, they didn't. It was Cosmic Latte that popped the basket.
Yep. It was a smaller push. They got down to 74, but if they keep defending like this, just that one basket pop might be all they need. But as I say that, Ink Black making a move here. They do get the basket pop. They only need, I think, 3 clams to take the lead here.
Okay, well, it looks like they're taking, yep, Ink Black is taking back space.
They
They
didn't
do.
quite take the lead, but they evened it up decently well. Both teams have the same amount of penalty points on the board.
Oh, right. You're right, Ink Black is winning. They, what? When did this happen?
Oh, our apologies. Our colors got inverted for a moment there. Uh-oh. Nice dolphin to try to keep the stamp back. The Tri-Strikes followed up their stamp. Ink Black is able to break the basket for their second time, and they had a few more clams than the first time. Got down to 52.
Cosmic Latte was able to stop their push. They're trying to capitalize on mid, but looks like Ink Black's sniper is keeping them at bay.
Yes, I would really like to see Ink Black kind of... I don't know how to describe it, how to like space themselves out a little bit more on this map. It seems like they're really congregating together a lot around mid, the middle stack, and on the ramp. Like, I feel like... Uh-oh, is this a cheeky basket pop? And the follow-up dolphin. And it looks like Cosmic Latte is gonna slide into the lead, following up with that reef slider. They only need these last clams. Can Ink Black stop them? I don't think anyone has any clams right now. Oh my gosh.
That's always the worst. When you're trying to look for clams and they're all on the other side of the map, and when you get one, you just don't have time to get back.
Yeah, sometimes the clam spawn is very unkind.
You see that they're trying to keep mid here. They're going to try to make their push in the last 15 seconds here. They're going to need a lot of clams. Will Cosmic Latte be able to stop their push? Oh, 3 of them went down. This could be their opportunity.
1 power clam, 2 power clams. They
Will
have
they get
another
a third?
one. Do they have time to jump? Oh my goodness. They tied it down to 3. Can anybody find 1 clam? The stamp goes in to make space. No!
Oh my god!
That was epic!
That was crazy. You could tell that Cosmic, they were trying to stop that last clam going in by throwing their Tri-Strikes, but I think they just by the splittest of seconds, like prematurely did it a little too early, and that's how they were able to get that 3rd clam in. Oh, that was whew.
Jeez.
I need a fan. It's getting hot in here.
Right? It's like, what is happening? My palms are sweaty. Alright.
Mom
Ink Black. Ink Black needs this. They need this game. Or Cosmic Latte is just going to get a shutout here in Grand Finals. I think Ink Black can do it. I think, I can imagine their VC right now. Someone's trying to calm everybody down. Someone else is coming up with a weapon comp. Someone else is like, look guys, Mako Tower is one of our best map modes. We'll be fine. We'll just reverse sweep this, no problem.
It's always intense and crazy when it comes to the last match. And it's kind of like, will they be able to get that reverse sweep, or will the other team take it all?
Yes. I just want to watch more of these games, so come on, Ink Black. Let's take it to Mahi Mahi zones. Let's get to this last game.
Take it all the way.
Yes. But seriously, Mako Tower. I love Mako Mart. And I love tower control. No, I take that back. I don't love it. But I like tower control on this map. This map, I think, elevates the mode of tower control in my eyes.
It's just when you round that corner right behind the enemy's poofy, that's where it can get intense, because if they are well coordinated, like the other team, they can just camp those ledges, and especially with a sniper, they can snipe you across the map. It's scary.
Yeah.
And the scariest part is, oh sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Go ahead.
Is like when you when you have snipers who are really good at peeking, and like
Oh
as soon
my
as
God.
you see their line, you're like, I'm dead. And you just you're sent back to respawn.
Yep. It's like you just know. You're like, wow, there it is. This is how I die. Great. Especially if someone's using an E-leader on this map, it feels like they're just sniping you all the way in your own spawn already. But I am interested to see how Cosmic Latte plays this. Will they keep the double bucket? We see Ink Black decided to use a bucket of their own. And they keep the same comp from last time, actually, Cosmic Latte. So they must be feeling confident, they're in their groove. They've already won 2 games in their grand final set.
It looks like they are right. Oh, they were trying to take their stack, but unfortunately, one was taken down, and Cosmic Latte loses 3 players.
Uh-oh, Ink Black has had enough. They're doing a great job keeping their own stack.
It looks like Cosmic Latte was able to respawn and capitalize and take back mid very quickly.
Some tri-strikes from Ink Black. They don't have any other specials to follow up. Cosmic Latte with their own strikes to keep Ink Black back.
You see that one of Ink Black's players tried to go for a sneaky attack, but unfortunately did not work. Both teams are still fighting for mid, but Ink Black is on the tower. Nobody really has specials at the moment. Oh, wait, the sniper does.
And here we have
and
the stamp. Oh, finds a pick. Can they keep this slosher back? Sloshers are a menace when you're pushing the tower. Ink Black does take the lead. They're coming up on this checkpoint. They have got tri-strikes to defend. I think this player went back to grab some juice just now. It's a good choice. What? Where did that dolphin come from?
Where did the wipe come from? I was like, okay, you know, one person is dead, and then all of a sudden, all 3 of them.
Yeah, that was, I guess, very well coordinated from Cosmic Latte, but now
they did the same thing!
they returned the favor.
Somebody
They're
give
back
me a
on the
fan.
tower.
It is getting, I need a fan, I need a cup of milk, because it's getting too hot, too
Need an
spicy.
ice cream? Yes.
These 2 games, these 2 teams.
These guys are just going crazy on us here. It's so much action. Both teams have a special online at least. Ready to go. They're holding out though. They're waiting for the pounce. Oh my gosh. Which team's gonna break out first here? We have a stamp from Ink Black. It finds the pick with the throw.
I hate
my
those kind of
gosh.
throws. It's like you're minding your own business, and all of a sudden, a hammer comes out of nowhere and kills you.
Okay, we
It
got
does
some
look like
juice.
Cosmic Latte. Yep, went down. Oh, and Ink Black is able to take a few picks off of them.
And then here's the sniper doing the peaks, but they go down.
Oh, and those sloshers are doing their job at, you know, sloshing that ledge and keeping that pressure. Will they be able to take lead?
Uh-oh. Okay, nice pick with the reef slider. Cheeky hammer throw, doesn't find anybody. Slosher's doing a great job at spacing the stack, spacing the area behind Ink Black. This is really gonna be Ink Black's probably one of their last chances to take the tower back, which they do! The stamp came around from behind the tower to help out. Wow, they put a lot of ink in mid already.
Just how? That's what I don't understand. These are matches where I'm like, how the heck did you put down so much ink? And they already took down 3 players from Cosmic Latte. This is their chance in the last minute to see if they can take lead. They have 2 specials ready. There goes one.
Okay, Sniper goes down using a couple tri-strikes.
Oh, unfortunately, Cosmic Latte was able to get a wipe.
Don't think we're not rooting for you, Cosmic Latte. It's just very enjoyable to watch the back and forth. These teams. This is such a spicy match. Spicy game. Okay. We have Trizuka ready. Ink Black lost their sniper, but the Trizuka is out. The stamp gets cancelled. They're down 2 players. I think it was a slow wipe. No!
It was really tough because I feel like Ink Black, they did so well at, they always do so well at putting down ink. And then, I don't know, it's just, I feel like Cosmic Latte, I feel like when they go to take down another player, an enemy player, like they are so quick to do about it. Like they were able to take down 3 of Ink Black's players more than once. Like it happened like 2-3 times, like where they almost wiped them or took down 3 players at the same time. And from that, they were able to capitalize on that and take the lead and take the win.
Yes. They did such an excellent job. It was an honor to watch both of these teams. GG's to Ink Black, but our Coral Clash low tide number 6 champions are Cosmic Latte.
Congratulations! It was very sweaty. It was very entertaining. It was a great game. And like both these teams are all the teams that were in the finals. It was just very intense to watch all 3 of them play. You could tell that they were coordinated together and they're all well matched against one another.
Oh, yes. So, if anybody's looking for some spicy matches for your team to compete in, give Coral Clash a shot. I am Tao Panda. And when I use social media, it's usually the Tao Panda. What about you, Chica?
I'm just Chikorita. I'm not really on social media that much, but you'll see me around here and there.
Yes. And I suppose that's it for us. Thank you for everyone who did tune in, who was patient with us at the late start, but hopefully these games made it all worth it.
See you next time, guys!
Bye!
Bye!